Nick Mesney here with Andy Morrison after the Nomads 1-1 draw with Bangor. Andy, earlier in the week a late goal got us the win against TNS. Today it was what killed us a little bit against Bangor.
Yeah, I mean, to equalise on 87 minutes is a hard pill to take, because I just said to John Danby, John's not had a shot to save in 90 minutes, not one effort on goal have they had. Such as we dominated the game tactically to stop them doing what they do. We've created up numerous opportunities, to put the game to bed, and we haven't put it to bed. And then we've, appalling defending with 3 or 4 minutes to go, which has punished us. But on reflection, as I go away from the game, 4 points in a week, going into 2 really tough games, TNS and Bangor, I would have took 4 points. So with that I'm delighted, but the nature of the goal we conceded, it's an appalling goal to concede that late in the game. So that's disappointing, but we've got a week now to train hard, and prepare for a cup semi-final, which will be a great occasion next week for us.
Positive to take from early on in the game. We dominated early on, and sometimes we've been not scoring when we've dominated in those periods of the game. We did it with Les today early on.
Yeah, I mean it's it's one of our set plays, and we've managed to score from it. But at that point, then we should have been 3-0 up. With the chances that we've had, numerous opportunities again to ask questions, and it wasn't. We didn't ask enough questions of their keeper. We got in the second half, and again we didn't pull the trigger at the right time. Wrong balls across the box when we should have been maybe pulling them back. Looking for sliding balls when we should be just smashing it against into the 6-yard box and hoping it takes a deflection and go in. So they had to come here tonight and beat us, and they haven't done that. So on that, it's a positive. But like I say, I'm sure as the night goes on and into tomorrow, I'll probably reflect on a good week. But at the moment, I'm chewing a little bit.
And obviously now, as you say before, we move on now to the massive Welsh Cup semi-final now against TNS up at Bangor next week. Yeah,
it's we've done really well against them in TNS. We've beaten 3 times now in the last just over a year. So there's no fear there. We'll go into the game with on a positive, because we've now all but cemented the top 3 finish. So really pleased with what we've achieved, and going into that game next week, it's like I say, we'll pick the lads up, and we'll have a good week's training, and we'll give a great account of ourselves next week, which is going to be at Bangor. It's going to be on a great pitch, great stadium. So we'll go there and have a real go at them, and like I said to the lads, for me the pressure's on us, because we've shown we can beat TNS. We've now got to go and do it on a stage that could take us to a cup final.